Have you ever wondered why some creators just seem to blow up overnight while so many others are struggling to get noticed? Well, guess what? It's not luck. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the essential framework for building real influence online. We're talking about the creator's blueprint. Okay, so picture this. You're pouring your heart into creating amazing content. You hit that post button, and then nothing. Just crickets. If you've ever felt like you're just shouting into a digital void, trust me, you are not alone. It's probably the most common frustration for anyone starting out. But what if I told you that getting traction, that getting noticed, isn't about some magical secret or just getting lucky? It's about strategy. There's actually a formula to it, a clear and actionable roadmap that takes creators from feeling invisible to becoming influential. And that's exactly what we're going to break down right now. So this is it, the creator's blueprint. Think of it as your strategic guide, your personal roadmap designed to take you from zero all the way to having real, tangible influence. Let's start with the absolute foundation. First up, the foundational layer of our entire blueprint, what we call a platform-native strategy. Probably the biggest mistake new creators make is just posting the same exact video or photo everywhere. If you really want to win, you have to understand the unique DNA of each and every platform you're on. So let's break down this whole platform DNA idea. It's actually pretty simple. Think of YouTube as a massive public library. It's all search-based, right? So your content there needs to have long-term, evergreen value that people will be looking for months or even years from now. Then you have Instagram, which is more like a glossy magazine. It's super visual, it's all about aesthetics and creating that daily connection with your audience. And finally, you've got Facebook, which is really all about being a community hub. The whole goal there is to spark conversations and get people talking to each other. Your strategy has to change for each one. It's non-negotiable. All right, next up, let's talk about the big one, virality. A lot of people think going viral is like winning the lottery, just pure random chance. It's not. It's a science. And it all comes down to a really simple formula designed to do one critical thing: stop the scroll and grab attention instantly. 3. That's it. That's the number you need to burn into your brain. You have just 3 seconds, to give someone a reason to stop mindlessly scrolling through their feed. If you fail that test, they're gone. Boof. Forever. Every single piece of content you make has to pass this test. And almost every single viral post you've ever seen follows this exact same anatomy. It all starts with the hook. That's your pattern interrupt in those first 3 seconds. Then comes retention. This is where you use fast-paced editing, quick cuts, or text on the screen to keep the viewer's brain from getting bored. And finally, you have the payoff. This is where you deliver exactly on the promise you made in your hook. No tricks, no bait and switch. So what does a really great hook actually sound like? Well, here's a perfect, super powerful example. Stop doing X if you want Y. It works so well because it creates an immediate knowledge gap. The second someone hears that, they think, wait a minute, what am I doing wrong? And they just have to stick around to find out the answer. But why do people even hit that share button in the first place? Well, the psychology behind it is actually pretty straightforward. People share stuff for one of 2 main reasons. Either it makes them look smart and in the know to their friends, or it makes them feel a really intense emotion, like powerful laughter, a sense of awe, or even anger. Your best content should always aim to trigger one of those 2 things. Okay, so viral tactics are great for getting eyeballs on your content, for sure. But here's the thing, eyeballs don't always equal loyal followers. So how do you actually build a foundation for real sustainable growth? Let's get into the real secret to gaining fans who actually stick around for the long haul. Now this next idea, this is absolutely crucial, so I really want you to let this sink in. Your follower count is not the goal, it's the result. It's what's called a lagging indicator. It just tells you that you've already been providing a ton of value. You don't chase followers, you attract them by being valuable first. So, if being valuable is the key to attracting followers, how do you do it? What's the secret sauce? Well, the foundation, the engine of it all, it really comes down to just one single word: consistency. And consistency is king for 2 huge reasons. First, there's the trust factor. When you show up predictably, your audience literally builds a habit around watching your content. You become a reliable part of their week. And second is the data factor. The more you post consistently, the more data points you're feeding the algorithm. You're teaching it exactly who your perfect viewer is, so it can go out and find more of them for you. And look, here's the bottom line on this. It is so much better to post 3 times a week forever than it is to post every single day for 1 week and then burn out and quit. That's a recipe for failure. A steady, predictable rhythm will always, always win in the long run. Now for the really exciting part, the part that turns this from a passion into an actual profession. Once you've built an audience using a solid strategy and you've been consistent, you can start turning that content into currency. So let's dive into 5 of the most important revenue streams for creators. The absolute #1 rule here is to diversify your income. Please do not just rely on ad revenue. So what are the options? Well, you've got brand deals, where companies pay you to feature their product. There's affiliate marketing, where you get a commission anytime someone buys something through your special link. You can create and sell your own digital products like courses or ebooks. You can even get paid for UGC. That's creating content for a brand's own ad campaigns. And for your most diehard fans, you've got subscriptions for exclusive content. Spreading your income across a few of these is how you build a real, sustainable business. So there you have it. The platform strategy, the viral formula, the foundation of consistency, and the path to turning it all into a career. The entire blueprint is now in your hands. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build?